Hey everybody, this is Mark with Flatwoods Bee Farm. As reference, we're in Locust, North Carolina, about 35 miles east of Charlotte. Today is February the 14th. The magical day is Valentine's Day. So, did a couple quick videos today. Did some quick inspection. Well, actually, I inspected everything here at the house. Trying to stay ahead of the weather they forecast for next week. Supposed to rain all next week. We've had a lot of pollen and nectar coming in. And any of you that know, anytime a colony gets cooped up like that for a week, hey, all they can think about is swarming. So when they have nothing to do this time of year, because they can't get out, they think about moving, and they will. So in this video, we went through two colonies, took a peek at a real strong one and one not quite so strong. Both of them healthy looking colonies, and no swarm cells found anywhere in any of my boxes. So that's a good thing. But I do have a lot of drones, a lot of capped drones. So as we come out the other end of this weather coming next week, got to be thinking about doing some splits, doing something, reversing boxes to try to stay ahead of that swarm tendency. But anyway, I hope y'all enjoy the video, and if you do, like and subscribe to the channel, and we sure would appreciate it. Also, just as a note, we also have a Facebook page, Flatwoods Bee Farm, on Facebook. So that we post a lot of pictures and stuff there that I don't put on videos. But anyway, appreciate you watching. Hope you enjoy. Have a great day. Okay, everybody, this is the one of the hives I'm experimenting with this year. This is the only solid bottom colony I've got, and since the bees are just so active right now, we're going to go through them and see what we got, make sure we're not running out of room. The weather forecast here in Locust next week is all rain. And this time of year, bees get cooped up in these hives that long. Watch out. They're going to go to the trees. So let me probably going to remove this sugar too. The red maple, henbit, and dead nettle is blooming so good right now. Really don't need it. Let me check the camera. That should be good. Okay. Give them a little smoke. One of the biggest reasons I'm going in the colonies today, and it's a little bit early for me to be doing this, is because I've got bait hives here in the yard, and scout bees are really taking a lot of interest in them. And what I don't want to happen is these bees get ahead of me and then go to the trees. And the only way to know where they are is to look at them. And it's a beautiful day here in Locust. It's about, last time I looked, it was 65 degrees. Let's see if I can do this without too much trouble. Oh, look at that. So let's see what happens. All right, I'm probably going to go ahead and take this off and leave it off. I can see a lot of capped honey down in there already, so we're probably not going to put that back in there. I already know that. All right, so like I said, this is the only solid bottom colony I've got, so it's like an experiment. And of course, if any of you's watched my videos before, I always take it outside frame off first. just have room to work. Let me check the camera. Okay, looks good. If any of y'all want to volunteer to come man the camera while I'm doing these little videos, please let me know. Holly, bless her heart, ain't no way she'd do that. Anyway, let's just see what we got in here. Looks like they already putting in some fresh nectar. Got some capped. A lot of honey in here. I'm not worried about this one getting crowded. I just wanted to look, make sure. Got lots of pollen, fresh nectar, and unfortunately, hive beetles. That really sucks. So don't ever be misled and think that hive beetles will not overwinter with the cluster, because guess what? They will. Right here they are. Matter of fact, see if I can show them to you on the camera. If you've never seen a small hive beetle, right there one is. Okay, that's a small hive beetle. But anyway, right there's another one. So we got brood on this one. Should be getting close to the brood nest. There's a little queenie. Lots of pollen. She's laying. See if I can show her to you on the camera. She's got a red dot on her. Oh, there she is right there. So not a lot of capped brood in here, but that's okay. I see a lot of eggs, a lot of eggs and larvae in here, so she's doing it. Let me see where she's at before I start putting this back together. All right, where'd you go, girl? There she is. Okay. Let's look at a couple more. So, we obviously have learned two things about this colony already. It's queen right, she's laying, and they have stores. So, that's part of your inspection process. That's some of the key things you're looking for. Now we're going to start getting into more honey. And the honey's always toward the outside of the colony. The outer edges of the brood nest. So, and a lot of fresh nectar in here, probably coming from red maple, dandelion. I mean, not well, maybe some dandelion, dead nettle, and henbit. Okay, show you. Hope it shows up. See that shiny stuff in the bottom of the cells? That's nectar. Okay. Once it's capped, they have dehydrated it down to 18.6% water, and now it's honey. Nectar here, honey there. I know it's kind of elementary, but some people are new and just don't know that. We're going to stop with this one, but I want to show you this frame of honey. This is one reason why I'm making the decision to take my sugar off, because they have plenty of resources in here. Look at that. That's all capped honey. That side too. So, all right. So this one's good. I don't have to worry about it next week when it's raining and the bees can't fly, because what happens this time of year, if you're, especially on big colonies, is that if they get cooped up due to rain, a cold spell, or whatever, and the population's high, you got a lot of capped brood and stores in there, they'll get bored. And next thing you know, they want to hit the trees. So, and that's not good. So we're trying to stay ahead of the weather, and do what we got to do. Okay, thanks. Hope y'all having a good day. I know I am. Tommy, that was for you. Okay, I decided to shoot another video. This colony has a few more bees in it. I didn't want y'all to think I had a bunch of orphans. So, and this is a single, overwintered in a single. And again, that's another thing that I did for the first time this year, was overwintering singles. So, you know, new experiment. Let's see if we can get this sugar off and see what these girls look like. Get smoked out over here. There's some more hive beetles. Good gosh. I hope that's not a sign of what kind of hive beetle year we're going to have. But anyway, take this off. Take a quick look at it. Don't want to take the queen with us. She should have a red dot, be easy to see. Just look in here. Don't see her. And it's so thin I don't want to shake it. These girls will fly back. Up. Go Smoky. It's really weird. I shot that video back here behind me just a little while ago. The wind wasn't blowing at all. And all of a sudden, it decides you want to have a breeze. Well, I guess welcome to February in North Carolina, I guess. Yeah, there's a lot more bees in this box. I didn't want all my buddies to think I got bad bees. So I thought I'd do another one. All right, let's see what we got. All right, already I can see a bunch of honey in there, so we're probably not going to put that sugar back on. All right, let's pull this first one. And you look right here at the entrance, you can tell how strong a colony is. We got a lot going on. Orientation flights, got pollen coming in. So this is a good time. All right, let's pull this first frame. See what we got. It's amazing how you hold your hand right there. You feel the heat coming up out of there. It's amazing. See how gentle these bees are? Alright, let's see what we got. Alright, I see larvae, a lot of pollen, capped honey, nectar. Don't be afraid to blow on your bees a little bit too. They'll get out of the way. All right, let's put this over here in the quiet box. Make sure she's not over here. Another thing I'm looking for right now, swarm cells. And if I went through one of these boxes already and saw swarm cells, well, that's a whole different video. I would hate to do splits this time of year, but once they start making queen cells or swarm cells and capping them, you ain't got much choice but to do what you got to do. So a lot of capped brood on this frame, nectar, pollen. That looks good. This is a healthy colony. And the other one's healthy too. It's just a little smaller. And the reason I say they're healthy is because everything you look for in a healthy colony is there. Queen, eggs, larvae, capped brood. If any of those things are missing, then you know something's up. That one looks good. There's a lot of capped brood in this box. See, this is one of them that, with the weather I was talking about forecast for next week, would potentially hit the trees. But let's just see. Let's see what we got. All right, I got capped drones. Somebody was talking the other day online about purple-eyed drones. See if I can show you some. Let's just check these and see where they're at. Now, purple-eyed drones with the purple eye. Once that drone pupa gets to a point that its eyes turn purple, that's an indicator of how far advanced it is, and you can do a judgment as far as when that drone will be mature enough to mate. Queen breeders, got me a hive beetle. Queen breeders use that as a judge, a way to tell when they can start grafting, raising queens. And I can already tell you I'm not going to put sugar back on this one. They got lots of capped stores. Eggs, larvae, looking good. I'm really pleased with the way my bees did this winter. And it was a wild winter. Really crazy. I'm trying to see Her Royal Highness. I don't need to because I've already seen signs of her, but you know, I still like to say hey. Let's pull a couple more. We're getting close to the outer edge of the brood nest now. I always like to look at the side away from me, and sure enough, there she is right there. Let me show you the queen, then I'll explain that. Where is she? Where's she go? There she is. Right there. So, when you pull a frame out, if you notice, I'll look at the side of the frame opposite from me first when I'm actually looking for a queen. Because what happens, queens like to hide for various reasons. They'll go to as you work a colony, they sense what you're doing, and they'll run to the other side of the frame trying to get away from you. So that's why I always look side away from me first. Okay, this frame's got a lot of nectar, so we're good. We're good. All right, I've seen enough. This colony's looking good. It's not overcrowded. We still got room over here for them to work. On these frames you saw, there's plenty of room for the queen to lay and for them to put up nectar. So I'm really not worried about this one swarming either. But I wanted to shoot another one. Had a little bit more bees in it. Give y'all money's worth. So. All right. There we go. Okay, this one's looking good too. Hope you're having a great day. I know I am.